everyone, welcome back. I'm here with you guys today with another video. So I recently, for those of you guys who didn't catch my video yesterday, I apologize for my long hiatus from here. I kind of explained in that, and if you follow me regularly, you know why I've been gone for like 8 or 10 months or so. But anyways, I just came back yesterday with kind of a quick video to kind of just say, hey, I'm still here, and kind of share with you guys some purchases I've made through all those months that I've been gone, and just kind of a quick little catch up. So I noticed in a lot of the comments from that video, I had a lot of requests on Instagram and on YouTube if I could do a review on a certain bag that I showed you guys yesterday. And I think it's mainly because it's not like a mainstream bag. It's not a popular bag. I don't even know if there's any reviews on YouTube or anything because I didn't check. It's just a bag that's not talked about, and for some reason, I don't know, it's just not very popular, and it's not one that everybody knows. So I think that's kind of why everybody was kind of curious about it and asked me to do this review. So of course I'm more than happy to do that. Because that's mainly what my channel is here for. It's not to show off, it's not to brag. I would really like to help people to make good purchases and just kind of educate them and kind of tell them about things that I have in my experiences and with it, and pros and cons. So excuse where I am, it's nighttime, it's like 10:30 at night, so my husband and my son are asleep, so I'm in our little media movie room. So it's you know, supposed to be dark in here. The windows are kind of blacked out treatments, and it's dark, so all I have is the light, which is kind of dim up here. So I apologize if the lighting is bad. I'll try my best for you guys to see, but it's kind of like really the only time that I had to do this. So, and if I'm speaking a little low, you'll know why. So anyways, let me get right into the review, because I don't want to talk too much like I always do. So the bag, you're probably wondering, is the Louis Vuitton Marais or Marais. I'm not exactly sure what the correct pronunciation of it is, but it's spelled M-A-R-A-I-S, I believe. And this is in the Empriente leather, and it's in the color Noir. And if you go to look for this online, I've never really seen this in the store. Actually, let me take that back. I have seen it in the store. It's probably been 2 years or more. Probably, maybe this is when it was launched, but since then I haven't seen it in a really long time. I never see it in the store, and when you go onto the website to look for it, it's always sold out. It always says call to purchase. It comes in 3 colors. It comes in black. It comes in a bone color, kind of like a creamy bone color, and it comes in a purple color. Excuse me, it comes in 4 colors, and it comes in a red. And every single one of them are sold out. It says call to purchase all the time. I don't know if it's because it's being phased out, or they're discontinuing it, or if it's just, I don't know, a popular bag, even maybe not in the YouTube community, but maybe in the mainstream world, and it's never available. So anyways, to get this, I had to go through my essay, and he had to order me one in either, I think, from another location or the warehouse, I'm not sure, but he had to order me one in, and I had to wait a little while because they're not readily available. So that's the story with that. That's probably why you don't see it a lot, but as I said, it is called the Marais or the Marais, and it is in Empriente leather, and as you can see, it has the signature Empriente leather with the LV embossed on the front. And then on the sides, it is a pebbled leather, as well as the straps, top handles, excuse me, are a pebbled leather. And then the sides are a pebbled leather. And the back is the same Empriente embossed LV. And the bottom is super wide, as you can see. That's why this is where you get all the size in this bag. So this bag is kind of misleading, because it might look like it's a smaller bag just from here, but when you turn it around, you see this base, you see how much you could fit in this thing. So the bottom is really wide. I kind of call it like a bowling bag, because it kind of reminds me of a bowling bag. But on the bottom, as you can see, it has 5 brass feet, and they're very shallow, kind of thin ones. They're not your regular kind of thick ones that are raised or stand. They're flat. And they all say Louis Vuitton on the bottom. And then you have like a little strip there on the base and the pebbled leather as well. When you turn this bag around to the front, you have a tab in the pebbled leather that says Louis Vuitton Paris. And it has two little gold brads that I believe are they embossed? No, they're not embossed. And then on the front, you have a beautiful, kind of the new fancy Louis Vuitton brass zippers with the leather tab like you see on a lot of the Empriente bags. This has a little brad too that says Louis Vuitton. And then it goes all the way around to the other side. And then on the back you have the same identical zipper with the same zipper pull and tab, and it goes all the way to the other side as well. So you have two top handles, as I mentioned, because this is a top handle bag. Oh, also on the side you have two little leather pebbled tabs on either side. And the sides kind of wing out on this bag, kind of like a Celine kind of look, which gives you a little extra space. So you have the little kind of luggage tag. I'm not exactly what you call this, like belt to hold the straps together, which I think is just a really little cute detail, kind of like the Montaigne has, excuse me. And I will take this off so I can show you the big surprise on this bag. So when you open up the middle, this is why I say it's like a bowling bag, because it's identical to like a bowling bag. It extends out that big and turns into like a huge square. And then what's cool about it is you have this zipper compartment here with double zips, two ways, with the same exact beautiful zipper pulls that you do on the front that say Louis Vuitton, with the pull leather tabs there with the same brads. And I will pull those open for you guys. And you can see the huge, and sorry it's so dark in here, but I'll try to see. You got that huge middle compartment, and the inside of here is the same typical like canvasy, what you get in the Empriente bags with the stripe. And this is a taupe color with the black stripe. And it is just a big open compartment. I wish I could get a better shot for you guys, but it's just so dark. It's just a big open compartment, and it has one huge slit compartment right here on the back. Oh, and it has a D-ring as well in there. Okay, and then let me show you guys what the two compartments look like in the front. So as you can see, it zips all the way around in the front. And then it's just a big open compartment like that with the same lining. You have the Louis Vuitton Made in France stamped leather tab here. And there's no pockets or anything there. It's just one big compartment. And on the other side, you have the same identical big compartment. Sorry. And then it has two slit compartments here on this side on the front. So you have two little slit compartments to put like a cell phone in, or a key, 6-ring key holder, or your keys, or you know, whatever you'd want to put up there in the front is usually what I put. And let me see if the little papers are in here so I can show you guys exactly the name and the style. Yes. So this is the style code, and that is what it is. It's the Marais and the MM and the monogram Empriente and Noir. And I guess this may come in another size, like a PM maybe, or a GM. I'm not exactly sure, because I was only interested in the MM, and that's all that I really researched on. So I apologize for that. So really quick, let me just take some measurements on the bag for you guys, just to kind of give you So, let's see. The height of the bag is about 9 inches. So, from here to here, it's 9 inches. The length of the bag, and I'm going to do it from like the wing to the wing. Wow, that's pretty wide. Is about 17 inches. So from here to here, it's 17 inches. And then the base and the width is exactly 9 inches too. And then from that way, well, if I don't do wing from wing, if I just do base to base down here, it's 11. And then wing from wing is the same thing. It's 17 inches. And your handle, top handle drop here is about 5 inches. Okay? So just let you take one quick look at the bag again. And then the next big question that most people had for me was, how do I pack it and what can it fit? I can tell you guys this fits a ton, just like you would think. The one con with it is, right now, with really nothing in it, it's an Empriente bag. It doesn't have a ton of hardware, so it's not as heavy empty as, say, my Artsy is, or like maybe even, I'm trying to think, a Speedy or anything like that. It's probably a little bit lighter because it doesn't have a ton of hardware. But when you fill this baby up, it gets really heavy. So I kind of struggle with it because it's a, you know, top handle. But this shoulder, this strap drop here is big enough for me to be able to, like in an emergency situation, if I need to be hands-free or it's just too heavy, I can get it over my shoulder, as you can see, if I have to. Problem is I don't like doing that because I feel, as you can see, I'm smashing the bag in. But it's doable if you're in an emergency and you have to just carry it because you need your hands to be free, or you just can't stand carrying it because you've packed it up too heavy, which is what's happened to me a lot of times. So it's just a really, really gorgeous bag. It doesn't get a lot of, you know, attention, I guess, but it's a really, really nice bag. So really quick, I'm just going to show you guys kind of how I pack it. So this is the front compartment that I mentioned that has the 2 compartments in the front. So when I use the bag, I usually put my cell phone in one of those compartments there so I can get to it easy. And as you can see, it fits perfectly, and that is a 6+. And it just stands underneath the zipper so it doesn't get in the way. And in the other one, I put my 6-ring key holder in the monogram with the fuchsia interior. I put that on the other side right next to it because those are the things that I get probably the most. And then in the front as well, I will sometimes put my round key, my round coin purse, which I keep my iPhone earbuds in. And I think that's really all that I put in there. Sometimes I'll put my coin purse or my card holder. I always carry an extra card holder with like rewards cards and things like that. And sometimes I'll put that in that side too. But I think I'm going to put it in the back this time because I think I started carrying it in the back mostly. Okay, so here is the back. As I mentioned, it's just the big empty compartment. So back there, I usually put my agenda in there, and this is the PM size in the multicolor because I use this about every single day because I put all my notes and my errands and things I want to remember. And I pull that in and out a lot, so I put it in the front compartment. And then I also will usually put my extra key holder and cards and reward cards like that in there. And that's how those look in there. And as you can see, you still have a ton of space. If you want to put whatever else it is you might carry, you still have a ton of space in there. That's just all I carry. And I'm actually kind of putting more things in my bag than I usually carry typically, and especially in this bag because I don't want it to get too heavy. And I forgot to show you guys how that looks with that. And as you can see, a ton of wasted space. But again, like I said, the more I fill this baby up, the heavier it gets. So I try not to fill it up too much, which is kind of pointless because the bag carries can you know, I mean, it can accommodate a ton of stuff, but because of it being so heavy, you try not to put so much. So it's kind of like a waste of space, if that makes sense, in the bag. So with this bag, because it's so big, you can carry your cosmetic pouch or case or whatever it is that you carry your cosmetics in. This is the PM size in the Louis Vuitton multicolor. And I put that down here in the middle, as you can see, and I still have tons and tons of space. So this full-size wallet I usually put in the middle because the middle part I feel is more secure because it folds in and closes like that. And then with the luggage, you know, the little belt to close it, it makes it impossible for someone to get into my bag, to whereas on the front they can just unzip it easily if they wanted to. But sometimes if I'm on the go and I just, you know, need to get my wallet in and out, sometimes I will put it in the front. And I'll just show you guys real quick that it fits. That's a full-size Sarah wallet, and it fits perfectly in there with more space. But like I said, I usually feel a little bit more secure putting it in the middle, just so, you know, so nobody can get to it. And then I usually carry like sunglasses, and it depends on the bag. I usually carry it in a little cloth case because most of my bags can't accommodate a full-size case, but this bag can. And I purposefully brought the biggest case that I have, just to show you guys that it can fit. But I would never carry this in any of my bags because it's too big, but I just brought it for the purpose of this video, just to show you guys that it can fit in here. And that's it in there with the wallet and the cosmetic case, which the cosmetic case is right there. The wallet is there, and there's the sunglass case. And then here are the sunglasses in the case. And then I will zip this all up and show you guys how it looks. And some of those items are taller, but as you can see, the bag still closes perfectly with no problems, no bulkiness. It doesn't look weird or anything, but I can say it's extremely heavy. It's like heavy as hell. So I could not stand to carry this all day, not even on the shoulder. But I would never carry that much in here, as I said, because to begin with, it's a heavy bag. I just wanted to show you guys what it can fit in there. So typically I would not carry that case. I just put it in here just for the sake. And you can also put like your bottled water in this compartment because you have tons of space, a sweater, a small sweater, a cardigan or something like that. You could probably fit your iPad, or actually not probably, you can fit your mini iPad in here because I have before. I'm just filming on it right now. Or you can fit it in the front or the back because I've put it in there too, and it still stays nice and flat. So, trying to think if I forgot anything. And I will, let me put this back in here and I'll do some mod shots for you guys. Let me zip it back up. And I really, really do like this bag. I really like the design of it. It's really sleek. It's just, I don't know, it's different. And every time I use this bag, for some reason, I probably get more compliments than I do on any other bags for some reason. I guess it's because nobody sees it that often. But anyways, let me put the little strap on and show you guys really quick. And excuse, I have no shoes on or anything, and I hope I'm not going to be too tall for this, but let me kind of get down here. So this is it, like if I wanted to wear it on my shoulder, and I'm going to have to kneel down. And as you can see, as I said, when you wear it on your shoulder, you kind of smash it in the front. And I'm not really comfortable with that, but like I said, I only do that in like emergency situations. It's really like a crook of your arm kind of bag. So that's how it looks in the crook of your arm. I was trying to show you guys on my frame, but it's kind of hard. You won't see my face. But that's how it looks like so. And if you hold it down like so. Sorry, I kind of smashed it. There you go. So there you go, guys. That is the Louis Vuitton Marais in the Empriente leather in Noir in the MM size. And that is kind of a quick overview of it and a small review and what fits in it. I really do like the bag. I like the way it looks. I like the design. I like all the zipper compartments. I like how secure it is because of all those zipper compartments. I love the Empriente leather. I just like the look of it. I like the 5 feet on the bottom. I like the wide base. And I like how much you can fit in it, obviously. The cons about it is the weight. That's the first con. It is really, really heavy when it's full. And maybe if it had a shoulder strap, I think it would still be heavy, but it'd maybe be a little bit easier to manage. That's the biggest con, I would say, is the weight. And then sometimes maybe getting to that middle zipper compartment. If you wear this on it, you have to take that off and then kind of open it up. And I mean, the zippers are fairly smooth and easy, so I don't know if that would be a pain to somebody to have so many zipper compartments, but for me, I don't mind it. So, anyways, that is really it on the bag, and would I recommend it? I would probably say yes for the price. I believe it's one of the lower priced Empriente bags. It's still pricey, don't get me wrong. I think it's about $3,000. But it's a little bit less than most of them by a couple $100. I think it's just because it doesn't have so much hardware. Yeah, I really like the bag, at least for now. So, notice I said at least for now. So, I don't use it a lot, I'm not going to lie, because I have so many other bags and I've just evolved so much and I'm starting to realize what I like and what I don't like. But I did sell my Montaigne and bought this because I didn't like how the Montaigne was open and I liked how this was closed. So for that, I would say it's great. Also, if you like a bag that's closed up, this is a great one as opposed to one that's open. So anyways, I'm not going to keep rambling and make this more boring than it already was. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot about this bag and this review helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Good night.